Hey guys, welcome back to the TohirT channel. Tahir is here. I hope you had a fantastic week. Today, first and foremost, let's address the fact that the picture looks a little bit different. The video itself will look a little bit different because I'm experimenting with both the video mode as well as the color correction. Trying out something new. Again, 100th video past me now. Now I'm trying to move into the next 100 and I want to learn how to improve the picture, how to improve the quality of the videos that I'm producing for you. And in today's video, we are talking about how do you leverage the content that you will create yourself to promote your occupation, your business, your hobby, small business, whatever else you're working on. We will use StudioBinder, a company, as a case study for this exact subject. The team behind StudioBinder does a few interesting and subtle things when it comes to marketing of their product on YouTube and other social media channels. It is interesting, it is inspiring, and I hope that by the end of this video you will get a couple of ideas on how to promote yourself, your business, your hobby, and whatever else you're passionate about. Let's do this. Every time I hit the record, I'm like, please be okay. Please be okay in terms of the quality. This is the price I'm paying for not having time to test everything, so I'm testing the new video mode through creating the video. Anyways, StudioBinder. StudioBinder creates a software for the filmmakers, specifically for the production companies. It helps to create a platform where the script writers, the prop people, the visual designers, the producers, the directors, everyone can collaborate when it comes to the script, what goes into the movie, what visual style it will be, and so on and so forth. But I'm not reviewing the software itself, and as well as I need to disclaim that there is no commercial relationship between me and the owners of the StudioBinder software. What I'd rather focus is how well they leverage YouTube to promote their product. When I came across StudioBinder's YouTube channel, I did not know that they sell anything until 2 or 3 videos into their channel, primarily because the videos are great content, they provide a lot of interesting information for the filmmakers, they are entertaining, and yet the subtle ways in which they showcase their product get you wondering, wait a second, are they showing something to me that they're trying to sell? You get curious, you go, you check out, and you realize that the people behind the YouTube channel are not the content creators first. They're software product makers who are subtly promoting their product within the content they create. I'm honestly impressed. In the day and age of the digital marketing, when every single ad tries to jump in your face and grab your attention, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, those websites completely rely on our eyeballs, on our attention, on us paying attention to what's going on in the feed, so that within that feed they can throw an ad in our face. Yet, to circumvent all of that, to create the content, to create a way to subtly market your product without being too upfront or annoying about it, listen, StudioBinder, whoever came up with this idea, they earned their keep. And we are going to dive a little bit deeper to understand how can we, self-entrepreneurs, creators, hobbyists, replicate those marketing ways for our own benefit. I'll break up my analysis of StudioBinder's marketing practices into 3 distinct sections: the audience, the content, and the pitch. The audience. Before you go and start creating different marketing campaigns all over the place, you really need to have a good grasp about your audience. In the case of StudioBinder, they are producing a software that helps filmmakers improve their workflow. So if we start thinking about the product and the type of people they're trying to target, the audience like that will most likely not come from the multi-billion-dollar studio. They will be smaller filmmakers, indie filmmakers, maybe self-entrepreneurs like myself. Those people usually do not have budget, do not have access to the best tools, and they have to figure out sometimes how to collaborate across the miles and miles. So where would all those people go to study and learn new things and to find each other? You go to YouTube. YouTube is the best place to learn and even master certain skills. What StudioBinder does, they create a YouTube channel, but instead of creating a YouTube channel where they're going to continuously just serve ads, they instead focused on creating the type of content those filmmakers, their audience, would search for. It shows me that their team understood who their audience were and where to find them. For us, entrepreneurs, consultants, small business owners, whoever you are, and whether you're a professional or you're in arts and crafts, when you're trying to figure out the ways that you promote yourself, as you understand your audience better, always be mindful of where do they go, because it can be either a digital or physical place, but whenever you are thinking about any kind of promotion, first and foremost, you need to go where those people who you need will be hanging out. I mean, that sounds pretty self-explanatory, but I think it's worth emphasizing that the marketing only sticks when you promote it in the right place and to the right people. And if you're completely lost and you have no clue where to go, GPS is not working, the satellites are out, think about the following. Where do you go to learn and study and find news about your favorite occupation? Well, this might be the place that you should go to promote yourself in the first place. The content. Okay, you now know the audience, you know where they hang out, time to provide them with some useful stuff. Maybe you can give them flyers. I heard the idea might work. Or you put the digital ads and just start throwing digital ads in their face. Probably expensive and not very efficient. Looking back at StudioBinder, you can see 3 years ago when they slowly started ramping up their YouTube channel, they've already shown small promises of tips, tricks, useful advices, the content that was helping the filmmakers become better at it. And over time, you can see that the time duration of those videos varied, the quality, the style varied, which tells me they've been experimenting. They've been trying to figure out how would that content work for the audience that they're targeting. Over time, as their channel grew, they've developed a proper content library for YouTube. So instead of their channel looking like Coca-Cola's or Samsung, full of ads and commercials, their content was purely focused on providing people with value, teaching them things, subtly mentioning their product somewhere in between the lines, but always focusing first and foremost on how they can provide that additional value to their audience. As a viewer, you have an incentive to continuously come back to their channel. You are offered a chance to subscribe on multiple occasions. You know that you can get a lot of useful information out of it. You will learn a lot of different topics, and within those topics, there'll be subtle mentions of the ways their software can help you improve your mastery of that skill, of that technique. That creates a nice and friendly atmosphere where marketing is part of the content. I'll link the couple of examples of their videos down in the description. Check out and see when you can spot those marketing notes, the spice flavors within the general content that they create. Now, when it comes back to us as, again, self-entrepreneurs, how would we create something on our social media channels that incentivize our audience to keep coming back and check in with us without having or feeling a need to buy something? Are they looking to be entertained? Are they looking to learn something? A little bit of both. There are multiple ways you can create that content. For example, you're an Etsy creator, you make a jewelry piece. What stops you from firing up that camera standalone on your phone, whatever other camera you have, and just record and walk your audience through the process by which you create that piece of jewelry? You might be a business professional, you have a value to offer. Why won't you record on camera things that you've learned, your journey, lessons that you would send to younger generation? If you're a small business, I think every small business should be documenting their journey as they grow from hopefully a mom and pop startup shop to a big conglomerate. As a silver lining throughout all those type of content, the way I would think about it is that I would ask myself a question. How would I help younger me in speeding up and accelerating that development process? I would create that content and I would serve it to the rest of the world. To others, it shows that you care about the community. To your potential clients, it shows that there's more to you, your business, your company than just a piece of product on the shelf. The pitch. Okay, we know the audience, we know where they are, we know the type of content we want to create. Now, it's a lot of time, a lot of man hours invested into this entire process. How do we make returns on all of this? Well, we need to start slowly promoting and pitching our product, our services, whatever else we're selling throughout the content, but we need to make sure we retain the integrity of the valuable content first. In StudioBinder's example, they insert the screenshots, the videos of their product throughout the videos that they create for those filmmakers. Oh, you're a director, you're trying to figure out the visual style, you're figuring out ways that you can improve the way your film look. Here is how we would do it in our tool by inserting the comments for our prop team, how we would insert the image, the video, and so on and so forth. They're showcasing the features of their product. Oh, you're a screenplay writer. You're writing a fight scene. You want to try to be something of a John Wick in that scene. Well, here's how we would write it. Here are the steps you need to follow to create a great fight scene. And by the way, here's how you would annotate it. And here's how you make the comments for your producers to verify. Again, great content, small ways in which you can leverage their product to improve it. Notice that they do not anywhere in the video say something like, go buy this software and here's the price and here's the link. They first and foremost provide great value, they create good content, and within it they mention a couple of times their product, but subtly enough that if you're not interested, you're just there for the content, you can continue watching those great videos. Now, when I think back about how we can leverage this approach, I keep coming back to that notion of value first. Whenever StudioBinder creates the videos, they primarily focus on the value that it provides to their potential audience. So when it comes to us, we have to be thoughtful about how we create it. And I think we should completely forget about really advertising or promoting ourselves. It's all about proving that we have a value to bring first and foremost, and that we care about the subject matter. Coming back to that Etsy jeweler example, you do not have to explicitly say, here is this item for sale, but you can leave a link in the description to that product so they can see it as an end product and they will be at the store, so some of them will potentially buy it. Show off the product yourself or the service in action. Demonstrate to them why they should care. You can be a small business owner, and as you talk through your journey, as you have those cameras, as you showcase how you develop the product, how you are challenged with certain things, how you're trying to reach your audience, you will create the kind of following that cares about the company, about people who are behind the product that they like. Of course, the product needs to be good, but that tether, that connection that you create between yourself, your audience, and the product is way stronger of a bond than them seeing an entertaining digital ad on the YouTube pre-roll. Do you agree that we could use a little bit more of that subtle kind of marketing? Are there other things that StudioBinder does that I missed in this video? And what are other ways we could promote ourselves, create the content, create the value to our consumers rather than constantly throwing ads in their face? Let me know your thoughts and share ideas and links in the section below. That's it, done for this week. I enjoyed it. I found this topic to be a lot of fun. I liked seeing what StudioBinder does, learning a few things from them, potentially implementing it on my own channel. But if you are still not completely sold, make sure to go and check out their Instagram and YouTube. I'll link both of them down below, and continue thinking about the ways that you can creatively provide value first. At the end of the day, when we think about ourselves as professionals working at corporation, as we think about creators, photographers, videographers, models, whoever you are, or you might be a temp worker, Etsy worker, Fiverr, whatever your gig is, always think about value first. You offer the value, you be cool about, and you create personal relationship with your audience, everything else will follow. I really hope the picture in this video worked out. Let me know if you did not like it or if you really liked it, because at the end of the day, if we don't experiment, we do not learn. Thank you very much, guys, for stopping by. If you're new to this channel, go ahead, hit the subscribe button and check out the videos in the backlog. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you very much for stopping by. As always, let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this video, and I will see you all next Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern, on this very channel. I really like coming across randomly through nuggets like this. I really didn't even know that this company or this product on this YouTube channel existed. I just randomly came across it, and here we are. Well, and I really hope that it will actually impact someone, help them change their business, their trajectory in the career, and maybe even change the world. Hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.